Hello, Pisces tribe. Welcome to your reading. We are going to explore the energies of Aries season. And Aries season is a big deal because one, it is starting the new zodiac year. Two, it coincides with the shifting of the equinox. We're going to have the spring equinox, all right? The seasons are changing. And it's also eclipse season during Aries season, and Mercury is going retrograde. This is going to be a very powerful time of shifting energy. And if you have found that you're starting to go down memory lane, thinking about old relationships, trying to create closure or trying to come into understanding of why did this happen, and Spirit also showing you new perspectives about old situations in your life. If that's been happening, it's because you're starting to align to all of these energies that we're coming into. Aries season starts on the 19th of April, and the reason for the difference in date is, remember, this is a leap year. Okay, so we have an extra day in February, so that's going to shift the dates of each zodiac season. And during Aries season, Mars is going to be in Pisces. Venus is currently in Pisces until the 5th of April. So that is energy empowering you, Pisces, as we move into Aries season. Now, the big deals are the full moon lunar eclipse in Libra on the 25th of March. And Libra is 7th house energy, which is all about relationships, okay? And at the end of the overall message that we get for Aries season, I'll go in hard on relationships specifically. All right, so this Libra full moon lunar eclipse on March 25th is absolutely stirring up a lot of old energy, a lot of old emotions, okay? Finally receiving closure and understanding around some painful relationship issues that could have been with you for many, many years of your life, okay? Because all of this is happening as we end the previous zodiac year, and here in the northern hemisphere as we end winter and move into spring, move into the new zodiac year, it truly is about cycles completing, okay, so that you can be released and move on to different energies. So especially if you've been feeling quite stuck, unsure of what your next move is, what your life purpose is, it's like you kind of just feel lost out of nowhere. It's because you're aligning to all these energies, okay? And then on April 1st, Mercury is going retrograde in Aries, and you all know what Mercury retrograde does. It revisits the past to, finally receive lessons, to tie up loose ends, to receive gifts and blessings that were overlooked in the past, okay? So you're going to be going down memory lane, but this isn't so much about reconciliation of physical relationships. Mercury retrograde can, bring that. This is more about you finally finding your closure, your healing, your peace, and all of that pain and experience finally transforming into strength and wisdom, all right? So Mercury is going to be retrograde from April 1st through April 25th in the sign of Aries. And then on April 4th, April 8th, we have the new moon total solar eclipse in Aries, and that is the activation, the spark, okay, for new understanding, new path, new journey, new beginnings, new relationships, new you. You're going to feel very different about yourself from when you start Aries season to when you end Aries season. All right, Pisces. And this is all about coming into confidence, self-empowerment, bravery, believing in yourself, seeing things about yourself. Actually, I don't want to start with that deck. I want to start with this one. All right, let's get into it. Let's see what is coming through. The biggest influences for Pisces during Aries season? I do see a lot of you getting unstuck. All right, Taurus, I have beautiful. So many Pisces, you are experiencing this energy strongly in your second house, which is your assets, resources, finances. Okay, Taurus typically rules the second house, but just look in your natal chart and see which sign rules your second house. If it's Libra or Aries, this is going to be super impactful for you. Okay, but this is Spirit saying that this retrograde, these eclipses, the equinox, the shifting of season, all of it is adding to your abundance, is clearing the path, obstructions, so that you can align to abundance. Some of you may have been going through some big challenges. Tests of faith is what you would say. Look at that earth element stability. So all of this is creating more stability in your life as well as in your finances and resources. And look at this grand trine with blessing. So these eclipses, this retrograde is bringing forth blessings, gifts that were undiscovered, unreceived in your past. You're now coming into the alignment of that. And so some of you may absolutely feel like your prayers are finally getting answered, or big blessings are finally coming in. And the thing is I feel many of you have been doing your very best to keep the faith, to believe, to keep pushing forward, to strive, no matter what, no matter the struggle, no matter the challenge. But in moments you may feel exhausted, broken down, losing your faith, feeling lost. And this is just all part of the energies that you're working with, all right, as these eclipses come in. And I'll do specific videos for each eclipse as well as Mercury retrograde, okay, but we're looking at all of Aries season, which goes from the 19th through the 19th of April. So the 19th of March through the 19th of April. And this is the time of big change, of transition. And again, I see things materializing. This is more about earth energy, material manifestation. Okay, it doesn't mean there can't be layers of spirituality, and we do recognize, the healing of old relationships, but this is truly creating the space for things to manifest, which for some are going to feel like big and beautiful blessings. Right. See, you've been working hard, setting your intentions for what you want, what you need in your life, what you feel would make you happy. And look at that Wizard of Awareness. So even though you don't feel like you've made much progress, you actually have been making a lot of progress energetically. It's just the stars need to align for everything to manifest, for things to come together. And look at that, into the unknown. So many of you who are usually very intuitive, you can't even seem to feel into the future. And that goes into, feeling lost. But again, it's because we are coming to so many completions. And these are soul cycles. These are spiritual lessons, emotional lessons, old emotional baggage, old experiences that we haven't been able to understand or heal or fully release. All of that is coming up, not as, oh, here we go again, or why am I feeling this now? It's because it's time for that great release, okay? And Spirit really wants you to know that it's time for great healing and release, so that all the things you have been intending for yourself, for your life, can start to materialize, can start to manifest. Yeah, look at that. Queen of Swords coming out. You're clearing a lot of different energy from the mental body, things you've been fearing, things you have overanalyzed, things you have rehashed over and over because you just can't. You're like, this doesn't make sense. I don't know why this happened to me. I don't see any sort of gift in this. I don't feel the growth of it. You know, it feels so unfair, Spirit. But you're going to come into that higher understanding. Those moments when you see how every step on your journey truly holds significance. Look at that. Completion, the world, yeah. It's time for the past to truly be healed and released. And then look at that, Godspeed. Pisces, Godspeed ahead with the Eight of Wands. And look at that, see, Six of Cups, the past finally getting beyond that, okay? And look at this, Page of Swords with education. All of your experience, your sadness, your sorrow, your pain, even your happy experiences, all of that is transforming into wisdom and strength, okay? And look at this, you got the Sun on the bottom with positivity. So with the World coming through, yes, Pisces, some things that just have felt ongoing, attached to the past, you're finally coming to the completion of that. And it has everything to do with the solar eclipse, the lunar eclipse, as well as this Mercury retrograde. Okay, because the Mercury is retrograde just a little bit beyond Aries season into Taurus season. And here we have this Taurus I have. So all of Aries season moving into Taurus season, you are clearing this space. Things are balancing in your life. Things are finally coming together, and it's a process. All right, so flow with the changes. Allow them to come in. Have no fear. Because where we've been stuck, that's no more. It's full speed ahead. And you've learned and you've grown. And you finally have the answers, the solution. Wow, solar eclipse moon energy, the truth shall set you free. The solar eclipse is on April 8th in Aries. Okay, so there's a lot of truth coming for you guys. Next we have waning moon energy, wise decisions. See, Pisces, you may feel like you're just spinning your wheels and you're doing the right thing and it doesn't seem to be amounting to anything, but you've made good choices. Okay, keep your energy high, keep moving forward. And look at that, Scorpio moon energy, transformation. All of us are in this great transformational period. Waning moon energy, unfruitful harvest. Okay, so see, this comes out under the past, where in the past it seems unfruitful. This Mercury retrograde is allowing you to receive those blessings, those gifts. When things seemed unfruitful, they really weren't, okay? In the past, it appears that way, but now it's like it's all coming in. And look at this, waning moon energy with gratitude. You're going to have a lot of happiness in your heart, okay? So much is going to begin to make sense for you. You're moving out of a place of great confusion. And it's like full speed ahead, Pisces. The truth you need. The help you need. The blessings you need. All right. Don't worry. Speak up. Standing out. Unseen path. So we got into the unknown and unseen path. It's okay that you don't know what's next in this moment. And look at this, small gift. It's okay, Pisces. Look at that. On the bottom, lucky streak. Okay? And believe big. It's all right that you don't have the answers right now. Throughout Aries season, you're going to move through that energy, Pisces. And by the end, as you move into Taurus season, you are feeling more sure of yourself. You know what to do. You feel grounded. You don't feel like the way I'm feeling your energy right now is just kind of like floating around, okay? And after, you know, Aries season moving into Taurus season, you feel very firmly rooted and growing and thriving in a new way. And there's blessings, and see, the gifts of the past, Pisces, are going to be received. Believe in yourself. Don't give up on your dreams. And again, I just keep feeling like it's okay if you can't see what's up ahead. It's okay if you don't have the answer right now. Spirit's saying don't worry, because you're going to know. And also, you're going to find yourself being more assertive. You're coming into your worth and value more, which has a lot to do, you know, with the sun being in Aries and then Mercury being in Aries, and then this new moon solar eclipse in Aries. Aries is a very empowering energy. It is strong. It is a leader. It is a way maker. It's being willing to take risks, jumping into the unknown because you believe in yourself. So you're going to find that where you would normally hold your tongue, you're going to be speaking your mind. You're going to be telling people how you feel and what you think. But don't worry. Any of these up and down energies is because you're finally coming into balance. Again, a major time of transformation, and that card came out for the middle card here of your lineup. And you know what? That makes perfect sense. Like, I keep going back to the Scorpio full moon energy. The Scorpio full moon is, you know, during Taurus season. All right, as the Libra full moon is during Aries season, the Scorpio full moon is during Taurus season. Okay, so clearly from Libra full moon to Scorpio full moon, which this obviously goes a little bit beyond Aries season, is when all of this is taking place. And then the next full moon after Scorpio is Sagittarius, which is higher wisdom, higher learning. So Pisces, don't gauge anything by what's going on right now today, because by the end of Aries season, all the way into Taurus season, there's a lot changing internally as well as externally. And you're just not going to see things the same. And remember, things that were owed to you in the past that were not received are also coming in now. And it may be time for you to push yourself beyond your comfort zone, because there is such a harvest to be received. All right. So I'm going to get into these relationship energies that are, you know, coinciding with this Libra full moon lunar eclipse, because Libra is 7th house, soulmates, relationships, soul contracts, karma, justice. And I do know also with retrograde, it's time for a lot of healing and clearing. So if you're not interested, go ahead and step away from the video now. But for those of you that are, let's look at these relationships in separation. What's happening? What's changing for you in regards to these relationships and your current emotions? Or anything that's just been left undone in your heart. right, we have memento, a gift from someone special. Love language, quality time, be the witness to each other's lives. Love language, gift giving, tokens of reciprocity, hold cherished memories. Okay, so there's some like trinkets or pictures that you're looking at or your person is looking at. Wow, we got 3 love language. Physical touch, a tender touch means so much. And divine timing, a serendipitous event. Okay. So with this, there is a lot of going down memory lane. You or this person, or maybe even both of you, have different things about each other that makes you remember and think about the other. You know, all relationships have different stuff that we hold on to, and that's coming through really strong. But what I'm getting is in this relationship, somebody wasn't giving the relationship the time it deserved, whether that was you or your person. Okay, I really do see that. It's more of, you know, if this was romantic, more of like a physical connection, it seemed, more material. Like, let's go out, let's have fun, you know, let's get between the sheets, that type of thing, but not let me be there emotionally, let me invest a lot of time and energy into this connection. It's like somebody was there physically, but was withholding emotionally, wasn't fully present, and that's what caused this relationship to separate. And it's like a matter of timing, is either what you or this other person think, or both of you. There's a realization that it wasn't the right time for this connection. Somebody was not ready for this connection, and therefore they weren't fully invested into it. So let's pull some heart and soul messages from the one who wasn't emotionally open, available, or ready. Right, soul message. I'm recharging my spiritual batteries right now. So they're definitely going through their own spiritual growth and transformation at this time. And I don't feel it's just about this relationship. I feel it's about many aspects of their life. They're not very present in many aspects of their life. Heart message, I don't show it, so you don't know how special you are to me. So in their heart, there's definitely a connection, okay? But again, they don't know how to express love language in the way of, let me be vulnerable, let me give you my time. Another soul message, I have a lot of work, I have a lot to work out karmically right now. Okay, so the one who is not emotionally super available, super there, they're going through a deep period of soul growth during this, you know, sun transit through Aries and everything that's attached to it. They're going through a lot of soul growth, and they recognize that somebody special, somebody important was there and they screwed it up. And see, in their mind, they think that they have forever and always. Like, this person's always going to be there for me. They loved me. They were open. They were vulnerable. And they don't realize that it doesn't work like that, right? Everybody eventually moves on. And I think they're starting to realize that. Like, there's a lot of things that have happened to this person in their personal life as of late. And it has them thinking, and it has them in their head. They're starting to take some accountability. But they have a lot of work to do. And the one who was very open and present here, I think, is finally receiving their closure through all of these energies in Aries season. They're receiving their closure and they're moving on Whereas the one who wasn't open emotionally, wasn't present, now they're kind of stuck in this energy. But it's not like they're wanting to reconcile or reach out. It's not about that. They're really stuck inside themselves. They have a lot to work out. And it's not just around relationships, romantic relationships. It's they're having a come to Jesus about who they are across the board, the choices that they've made. They're feeling a bit lost, a bit insecure. And I'm feeling loneliness, but it's like self-imposed loneliness. They're really disconnected from everybody around them. They're going to grow a lot through Aries season with the eclipses, the retrograde. But one thing about this person is once everything gets back on track for them, they have a tendency to revert back to that more shallow, I'm emotionally unavailable energy. And I think that's the problem here. Like, this person can get down into the trenches of soul growth and feeling it, but it's like once they're back to good, they just kind of forget about how low they were, how hard that felt, until it happens again. And it will happen again until they fully grow beyond it. All right? So that's what I'm getting there. I hope this reading has helped, and I am sending you a lot of love and light. Take care.